And welcome everyone to Inside the Two alongside Dallas Kolodny and Paul Nelson. I am Garrett Dearborn. My mic's acting up, so I'm going to stand uncomfortably close with Dallas Kolodny.
It's awkward.
Fortunately, we have a good working relationship.
But he is in my personal bubble.
Yeah. I don't like it much either.
No.
My breath's pretty good, though.
Thank
We
God
want to
for
get
gum.
you interactive. Hashtag Inside the Two. And we will put it on the show. Stuff like this. Check this out. Hashtag Inside the Two. I do believe that's from Galena High School, and balloons, guys.
Yeah.
Balloons.
They seem to be pretty happy.
They
Garrett
do.
is a fan of Galena's uniforms, too,
I am.
as he told us on Inside the Two a few weeks back.
That is right, Paul Nelson. That wasn't even scripted. We just pretended. See, we're zany like that. Hey, let's talk a little high school football, guys.
Sounds good to me. Carson taking on Douglas. Senior night for Douglas. Tigers taking on their rivals. Scoreless in the first. Senators with the ball on their own 35. Greg Wallace takes it up the middle, throws one defender to the turf, then powers it across midfield, and he's finally wrestled down at the Douglas 45. Then Joe Nelson, no relation, back to pass, finds Connor Perdere in the flat. One man to beat. The 15-yard connection puts Carson up 7-0. Or 7 after the point, I should say. Tigers looking to answer with the drive of their own. Bryce James on a quick drop hits Taryn Grove for a 10-yard pickup. First down, Douglas. Same drive, James with a read option. He decides to keep it, but he's hit almost immediately. Jace Kima drags him down for the sack. Tigers would punt. Carson with the ball now from its own 30. Nelson gives it to Abel Carter.
Nelson!
He breaks an arm tackle and just blows past a pair of Tigers. 70 yards. That's right. 70 yards for the touchdown. Senators top their rivals 42-13.
And what is this? Showed up to a football game and a piano recital broke out up at McQueen as the Huskies were in town. Late second quarter, well, they're already in town, up on Rob Drive. Huskies up 29-12, Lancers facing third and long. Zach Ball needs the tuck and run, breaks 2 tackles, and he's got the first down. That led to this. 3 plays later, Ball back to pass. Brandon Ayuk on the in route and snags the pass and scores. It's 29-18 Reno at the half. Third quarter, Lancers looking to make it a little closer. Ball out to his right, and he's getting dragged down, so just throws it up. It's usually a bad thing, but out of nowhere, Tyler Hutton catches it. Led to a 4th down, and they fake it. Brandon Ayuk again. Down the sideline, stiff arm, breaking tackles, and he still placed the kids call the house.
They do. They really do.
Yep. Either way, Reno wants that 2 seed. These teams are battling for the 2 seed. Devin Cox up the middle, room to run across midfield, down at the 30. That would set up a 47-yard field goal by Isaac Terrassis, and this kid has a leg. It's through with room to spare. That field goal wound up being pretty important because the Huskies take the 2 seed out of the High Desert League, 46-43.
How about a Sparks crosstown rivalry? Spanish Springs taking on Reed, and that's both bands from the high schools joining up to play the national anthem. The Raiders, by the way, pretty good. This is Jordan Carter taking it 20 yards for the touchdown. He had 150 yards, 3 touchdowns. Then the Cougars punting. Robert Farrell with the nice return. He's going to take it deep into Cougar territory. Finally gets knocked down at the 4. They would punch it in from there. Later, it's Matt Den with the quick pass to Farrell. He hops over the tackler right there, gets into the end zone. Nice little move. Reed goes up 21-0. Well, he should. To the second quarter, it's a double reverse pass, and look at this. This time they switch roles. Farrell goes deep to the quarterback, Den. He's wide open for the 38-yard touchdown. Den scored a running, passing, and receiving touchdown today and had 150 yards passing. Reed wins it 56-17.
Hug and North Valley's both out of the playoffs with the 2 High Desert League teams playing for Pride. Fourth quarter, Zonathan Williams back to pass. Nice toss here to Alonzo Ganguly, but the Hawks can't turn it into points. Ensuing possession for the Panthers. Ricardo Martinez around the left side, and this is how you finish a run. Drop the shoulder, run over your man. Panthers finish on a high note.
He is wearing 56.
He's a big kid.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means.
I think they let some of the fun kids in at the end of the game. You know, they don't normally play running back, but yeah, Panthers win 34-0.
He's like a center or a guard, right?
Big kid.
Damani Ranch taking on Galena. Pick things up in the second half. Galena up 20-13. Jake Berger on the handoff, dodges some tackles and finds his way through the line of scrimmage and into the end zone. Grizz up 27-13. Berger had 171 yards. Later now, DeMonte is forced to punt, or maybe not. Dax Vanderwald pulls off the fake here and turns on the Jews down the sideline. He picks up enough for the first down, which sets up the Mustangs for this. Sam Banghart busts his way through the middle and into the end zone, 27-19. Galena now. Check this out. A couple of series later, and the Mustangs complete the pass, but it's immediately knocked out. And Jim Massey picks it up, takes it to the other side of the field. They don't score off this, but they do go on to get the win, 34-19.
All right, so that wraps up the regular season. Now the focus begins on the Division I North playoffs. They're all set. Douglas will take the Sierra 4 seed to High Desert champ Reed next Friday. Sierra champ Carson will host Spanish Springs. In the 3 versus 2s, it's McQueen and Galena. Reno plays host to DeMonte Ranch.
Yeah.
Nothing?
That's
Got
right.
nothing? Should
Excited
be
for
pretty
playoffs.
good.
Yeah.
You know what else might be pretty good? Zach and Mike. They're coming up next with Division 1A action. Stick around.